Thomson Place in the Fort Point community is a really vibrant and evolving neighborhood.
A wonderful historic street that was warehouses for various trades.
It's great to see all the different places that have opened up. Trillium, Trader Joe's, Bar Taco, and now One Kings Lane here. It'll be just a great destination to visit.
What makes Thomson Place so unique and special is that it's connecting a historically significant neighborhood in the Fort Point Channel Landmark District to a new development area in the Seaport as the primary connector between Congress Street and Seaport Boulevard. There's an amazing opportunity to activate the sidewalks, create a new retail streetscape, and increase pedestrian foot traffic.
We ended up working with Margulies Perruzzi because they're in the neighborhood. They've done other projects in this greater Fort Point Seaport area. So I think that they had an innate understanding of the integrity of what's here.
It's really important for us when we find a retail location that has an authentic charm about it. So the building's history here at 25 Thomson Place really does that for us. It's a great natural environment for us to use as a canvas and a backdrop for all of our beautiful merchandise.
Originally, those buildings were constructed to be warehouses. Heavy brick and beam construction. The first floor of most of these buildings were elevated to 42 inches above the street level, aligning with the rail boxcar on the service side in the back alleys, and then also aligning with the height of the horse-drawn carriages on the street side. Given that the existing floors were elevated from the adjacent sidewalks, we were thinking about how to get pedestrians in and connected to the new first floors. Immediately we were thinking about ADA and accessibility concerns. To make it the most successful and accessible, we lowered all of the floors.
When we first saw the space, the floors had just been dropped down and all the pillars were hoisted up so that we could really be on street level, which is a really important aspect for accessibility in the furnishings business.
Margulies Perruzzi knew that we wanted to keep the warehouse-ness of it, make the grand out of the gritty.
There was a lot of forethought that went into making sure this looked like something that could have been done 100 years ago, and maintaining the original design integrity, the brick, the beam, the structural steel, exposed industrial materials and connections.
They really preserved the integrity of the historical nature that we really fell in love with when we first walked through it.
We were drawing from photos available, digital archives, newly found historical drawings, and a little bit of super sleuthing. From those, we extrapolated a storefront design that could span the 3 bays of 25 Thomson and really drive a point home to the local landmarks authorities.
Thomson Place is a really like a authentic Fort Point area, and to see it come alive right now is really an awesome thing.
It feels like a Boston building with the exposed brick and beams. I feel like they really took into account the neighborhood and the area that we're in.
We want to make sure that we are satisfying not only the client's needs and visions, but really responding to the community as well. Our hope is that in paying attention to all of these historically significant details, we will take these buildings that have been around for 100 years already and make them last for another 100 years.